Greetings to my V family all over the world. This is your one and only gorgeous chief reporting live on my Wednesday message here in the office. The environment is a bit different, guys. I just landed after spending an amazing 3 weeks with the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwar in Munich, in London, Dubai, and I just landed today. And I officially have not slept for 48 hours and I'm loving it, guys. Okay. And spending so much time with Dato Sri, especially on his birthday, watching Manchester City crush Newcastle 6-1, and spending time with your uplines, the leaders of the V and QNet, was an amazing reminder of a lesson Dato Sri Vijay taught me when I first started networking. He spoke about this word called the zone. And I need you guys to really focus on my message this Wednesday. Don't be distracted by my gorgeous smile, all right, and my sexiness, ladies. Just focus on the message, okay? Now, the zone, when he first shared it with me, he kept telling me, Patman, stay in the zone or stay in my zone. Now, I never understood that word. I felt that it meant following him around, all right, or staying in physical proximity with him. Now, all of you are networkers. That means you have downlines and you have uplines. And your relationships are intervened. And more importantly, all right, your success or the rate of your success or how fast you max out is very dependent, all right, on whose zone you are in. Now, this concept of being in the zone is basically a finer version, a more advanced version of power of association. Because remember, I always taught you guys that it's about power of association. That network marketing is ultimately about the power of association. That means if you are alone, it's going to be tough to climb that mountain of success. If you do not have the ability of human interaction, if you lack the ability to be able to inspire people emotionally, intellectually, all right, you cannot be a great networker. Now, these skill sets is something you will learn, it will evolve, it will grow as you keep building your organization, all right, bigger, stronger, and louder. But ultimately, you must be in somebody's zone. Now, being in somebody's zone is a form of surrender. And the word surrender is something networkers are not used to. Because you just escape from a life of go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, where you surrendered to a authority figure like your boss or your employer or the dictator or the slave driver you call a boss. But in network marketing, you don't have a boss. In network marketing, you have a partner, you have a mentor, you have a guide, you have a teacher, you have somebody who's holding your hand and telling you, follow me, I will take you to max out. I will take you to financial freedom. All right? But it cannot happen if you are not in that person's zone, all right, on your own free will. No upline can force you to follow them. You cannot force your downlines to listen, believe in you, or follow you anywhere. All right? It must be their free will. They must want to be in the zone. So what is this zone? All right? Ultimately, the zone is giving up, all right, your own comforts, giving up your own control over your time and the way you choose to live. All right? That means you change your priorities. It's no longer about you doing what you want to do. It's about you doing what is necessary for you to grow. Now, this is something you have to understand. That ultimately is not about your checks growing. It is about you growing. And you cannot grow alone. All the self-help books, every motivational guru out there, the videos you watch on YouTube cannot help you grow. I learned this. I don't read self-help books. All right? I don't watch YouTube videos of motivational speakers. I stay in the zone of Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. Now, staying in that zone means I want to be with him. I want him to guide me. I want to listen to him speak. I want to watch how he works. I want to watch how he manages situation, crises, manages relationships, manages week on, and learn by sometimes just watching. So I started being in Dato zone many years ago, where I told him, Dato Sri, I need to grow. And he said, Patman, shut up and follow me. So for over 2 years, I followed Dato Sri. I gave up Patman's wants. I gave up what Patman needed, all right, or wanted. I did what Patman needed to do. That is to be in the zone of the person who's going to take me to where I want to go. And being in that zone, I followed him, guys. All right, I checked him into hotels. I organized his breakfast. I was in service. I listened to him negotiate with bankers, negotiate with our suppliers, negotiate with governments. I watched him with an empty cup and I learned so much. And being in his zone didn't allow me to switch off even for 1 second. Today I'm switched on perpetually. I'm like a precision Swiss watch that never stops. An automatic perpetual watch. That's how switched on I am today. And I attribute my attitude of being switched on today ultimately to being in Dato Sri Vijay's zone. So my question to you is, whose zone are you in? All right? Who do you consider the person who's going to take you there? And then ask yourself, are you truly in that person's zone? Now, being in that person's zone simply means that you are in touch, communication, multiple times daily. That any opportunity you get of spending time with that person, all right, is the ultimate blessing. You grab that opportunity. Whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning, whether it's 5 o'clock in the morning, all right, whether it's on the jogging track, whether it's shopping in a mall, all right, whether it's when he's getting a haircut or a shave, I just follow Dato Sri everywhere. Because guys, looking after your downlines is your duty as an upline. But it's not going to help you grow. Right? Your growth is totally dependent on whose zone are you in. Some people use the word mentor. Some people use the word working upline. Some people use the word teacher. Doesn't matter what the definition is. But ask yourself, whose zone are you in? You must be in somebody's zone. You must be continuously challenged, engaged, pushed, confronted, woken up, all right, to help you realize your true potential. So Patman had great potential. Like all of you watching this video today, you were born to max out. You were born for greatness. I believe in that. That God created all of us to be great. God instilled great potential in every single one of us. This is what my mom taught me every single day growing up. That you are meant to be great. You have great potential. But all that potential means nothing if somebody is not holding your hand and taking and pulling that potential out of you, maximizing that potential. Who is that person in your life? Who is that person in your QNet journey? Who is that person in your journey to financial freedom? If you are thinking right now, I really don't know, Chief. I don't think I'm in anyone's zone. All right? I don't think I'm willing to surrender and be in somebody's zone. Guys, this is not a cult. All right? You're not giving up your freedom. This is not a job. That person is not your boss. The minute that person turns into a monster, you can walk away. The minute that person becomes an ego-driven dictator, you can walk away. That's the benefit of network marketing. You can walk away and still build your organization and find a new zone to belong to. But if you are not in somebody's zone, your chances of success and growth are very slim. Now, what price must you pay to be in somebody's zone? For example, I'm in Dato Sri's zone. So if Dato Sri picks up the phone and tells me, Patman, where are you? Do you know my standard answer? Datusri, where do you want me to be? Right? Or Datusri, where should I be right now? And he will tell me, Padman, I'm at home. All right, just having dinner, come. If I'm in the middle of a date with Shakira, whether I'm in the middle of a date with Kareena Kapoor and Katrina Kaif together, I will drop it like a hot potato and run, because that's my opportunity to be in his zone. And doesn't mean I sit down with him, he teaches me how to do presentation or how to handle objections. I have sat with my upline mentor for hours watching Kung Fu movies. You understand? Alright? Or watching documentaries or listening to music. But being in that physical proximity, being in that mental intensity forces me to stay awake, forces me to think, forces me to push myself out of a comfort zone constantly. And many of you today are struggling in your business. You're struggling to earn 2,000 US. You're struggling to earn 5,000 US. You're struggling to become a leader. The reason is you're not in somebody's zone. Now, don't say, I want to be in your zone, Chief. All right? Okay? You are indirectly in my zone every Wednesday. You are in my zone when you watch my videos. You are in my zone when you follow me on Facebook. All right? You are in my zone when you look at my photograph. Being in that zone doesn't mean physical proximity. Being in that zone is surrendering to the greater intensity of the person leading you. Being in the zone is emptying your cup and picking up anything you can get your hands on by observing, by listening, or just by serving or following the person. You can learn something if you choose to. Like the great philosopher Confucius says, you can learn from a piece of rock if you choose to, if your cup is empty. Now make that choice, guys. Be in the zone of one of your uplines. Be in the zone of one of your mentors. Fight to be in that zone. That person may not want you on that day, but you take the effort. You send the WhatsApp. You pick up the phone and call. I just finished 10 presentations. Can I have coffee with you, Chief? All right? Chief, where are you? Are you at home? Can I at least just come there and get a hug from you, Chief? All right? That's what I used to do with Datusri. Datusri will be genuinely busy and say, Padman, not today, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Doesn't matter, Dato. I'm just around the corner. I'm already outside your house. All right? Just come out, give me some hug. I need the power and I will max out tomorrow. You are not in somebody's zone. That's a bad sign. So ask yourself, whose zone do you belong to? All right? Because when I'm in Datusri's zone, my mind explodes, guys. My heart races. All right? I just want to do something. I just want to conquer the world. Just listening to him speak to his mechanic, listening to him speak to the restaurant owner inspires me and I learn something because my cup is empty. So right now, all of you remember this. The key to success and mainly the key to growth is being in somebody's zone. Now you can be in the WhatsApp zone, you can be in the physical zone, all right? Or you could just basically follow the videos of somebody or read the book of Dato Sri Vijay or Japadas Bismarck. But you must be in that zone. Now if you have an opportunity of a working upline who has achieved success, who has achieved growth, and you have an opportunity to be in that person's zone, grab it. Grab it and be in that person's zone. It doesn't always have to be about how to present or Manchester City or product knowledge. Right? That's easy. Being in the zone is forcing yourself to grow. Forcing yourself to be uncomfortable, knowing that it will lead ultimately to great comfort in every aspect of your life. And the price to be paid, trust me, is worth it. The sleepless nights, the midnight phone calls, the 5 a.m. coffee sessions, the unreasonableness of Dato Sri Vijay. All right? I've driven 7 hours to spend 15 minutes with him. I've flown to countries to meet him where he barely gave me 10 minutes in the early days. All right? And today, I still fight to be in his zone. The minute I land in a country, I call him, Dato Sri, can I see you? Where are you, Dato Sri? Oh, Padman, I'm shopping in Harrods. I'll be in Harrods in 2 seconds. All right? If I can catch him in the airport lounge, I will run to the lounge and spend 15 minutes with him. So remember this, guys, my Wednesday message. Be in somebody's zone. All right? Now, not anybody, somebody. Somebody you look up to, your working upline, your upline, a V partner, a AVP. Be in somebody's zone. That is the key to your growth, the key to your success. And I'm telling you this out of experience. I am who I am today because I never 1 minute allowed myself to leave the zone of Dato Sri Vijayeshwan. The zone is like an energy field. When you are in there, you are energized. When you are in there, you are unbelievable. You step out, you are useless. So where would you want to be? In the zone. It's painful, it's irritating, it destroys your social life, it doesn't give you an opportunity to lead a normal life. But guys, what's normal? I haven't slept for 48 hours, guys. I've been on a flight, I've been on WhatsApp, I've been having meetings non-stop, and I'm here recording your Wednesday message for all of you. This is the zone I live in, all right? And I spend time with Dato every single chance I get. So to my V family, this week, be in the zone. This week, live in the zone. Next week, be in the zone. All right? And the fine-tune zone is the zone I have set up for you. That this week, by hook or crook, by Friday midnight, whatever it takes, be consistent and find your two. I told you, if you guys find two every week, you will build tremendous momentum. We got great promos, we got great products, we got unbelievable stuff for QNet coming to you directly. But this week, find your two. Now, if you want to stay in my zone, this is the price you pay. By pushing yourself. You know you can find two. I know you can find two. You just need to be in somebody's zone with the right intensity to make sure you find your two. So guys, my Wednesday message to all of you. Be in the zone. Don't leave it for 1 minute. Don't leave it for 1 day because you cannot come back. Don't even leave it for a few seconds because that few seconds you could lose out signing up a V partner, signing up a diamond. Right? So being in the zone is consistency. There is no off days. There is no switching off. There is no personal time. Because ultimately it's about your dreams. It's about your financial freedom. So pay the price and be in the zone.